Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to the session. Hi Sameer, hello Arushi, hi Gaurav, hello Priyanka, hi Kshitij. Guys, how was your cat performance? Hello, hi Prakhar. Good evening. Scores as expected, not as expected. How did you fare in VRC section? Good evening. Good evening. I'm good. How are you? I think Kshitij, congratulations Kshitij. That's really great. I think you sent me about your scores. What about the others, guys? Good evening. Hello, Harsh. No problem. Of course, you can. If your profile is good, you can get calls from uh, new IMs, but still, it's okay. I mean, you have a lot of great options with in front of you, Kshitij. Hi, Lipika. Welcome to the session. Hello, Harsh. Hi, guys. Welcome to the session. Okay. Shall we get started? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, so now what are you all aiming for? You're aiming for the SNAP and the ZAT exam, right? If I'm not wrong. Yes, tomorrow's SNAP exam. CAT 23. That's good. Are you a Plus subscriber then? CMAT. Guys, how many of you have your SNAP lined up tomorrow? Okay, great. Can we go through some PYQs in the SNAP examination? Have you all tried out previous year SNAP papers? Shall we take up previous year SNAP papers 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Okay, sure, Sumir, I'll explain. Let's start. Okay, this was SNAP 2011. We'll poll for the questions which we feel are relevant. Okay, so I will not take you through the RCs. Do you want me to take you through one RC at least? Or shall we move? No, right? Okay. Right, let's start with 117 then. Okay, first question. 117, let's start the poll. Guys, you have to go through figure of speech. What is this? The repetition of messages, repetition, or the use of superfluous expressions. What do you mean by superfluous? The word superfluous itself is a synonym of redundancy, right? Superfluous means extra, unnecessary. Super means over, flu means flow, overflowing. Your answer option has to be 1. Hyperbole is exaggeration, but it's not a repetition of messages. Alliteration is repetition of sound. Okay. So Rishabh, which platform are you talking about? You're talking about special, or you're talking about plus? Okay, I'll give you an example of each of these. First one, redundancy. Kshitij, if I say please come one after the other in succession, that's redundancy. In succession means one after the other. One after the other means in succession. So that's an example of redundancy. Hyperbole. For example, it feels like I walked 1,000 miles today. You've not literally walked 1,000 miles. That's an exaggeration. Okay, alliteration. For example, Sally sells seashells by the seashore. The that the repetition of the sound, not the message or the expression, but the sound. That's called alliteration. Okay, allegory. A famous example of that is the Animal Farm. Okay, the book Animal Farm. Technically, if you look at it on the face of it, literally, the book is about an animal farm. Okay, it's about animals and pigs and this and that. But it is actually a take on the Russian Revolution. So that's an example of allegory. Literally, it looks like it's about something else. But उसमें कोई hidden message है या hidden reference है या hidden allusion है. It alludes to something else or someone else. So that's called allegory. Clear? Next one. Analogy 118. Get it right. Could not be easier than this. Come on. Ink, pen, paper. Ink is what is filled in. Pen is the tool. And paper is the material on which it is expressed. So your answer option has to be color, brush, and canvas. Color being the, what is filled in. Brush being the tool. And canvas being the material on which it is expressed. So answer option is 4. Got it till here? Everyone clear with this? Guys, why are you getting this wrong? You have to understand the relationship. Okay. Next one sec. Let me just plug in my system 1 minute. Okay. 119. Break down the word. Okay, you will easily get it if you break down the word. 2 options are close. Realia is real. It is practical. So it cannot be theoretical. It cannot be fabricated or made up. It refers to, brochures or manuals or diagrams and other objects from real life. Next one, choose the grammatically correct option. Come on. 100% accuracy, guys, in this one. Singular, plural. Good. So far, so good. Arey, what is this? Gloves. How can you say this gloves? You will say this pair of gloves. How did you go with B is 42%? Gloves is plural. You have to use these. Do these gloves again plural, Do they belong to you? Not belongs. Belong is plural. Answer is 4. Come on, guys. Better concentration. Come on. Next one. Articles. All about articles. No, carefully, guys. Not acceptable. How can you say a house? First, you refer to it as a house, then you will say the house. First, the house is general, then the house becomes, you're talking about that specific house. So 4 is wrong because a house is old, no, and the house is old. Okay, initially it is not the house. Initially it is a house. You're referring to it for the first time. General, indefinite article. 2 and 4 are clearly out. I live in a house in the street. Which street? You've not named the street. You've not referred to the street earlier. Then now you can call it the street. It's not been defined earlier, right? Just as it's a house, it is a street. There's so many streets, one of them. So answer option will be 1. Next one. Come on, guys. We've discussed this in the idioms class. Should it be compared to, compare with? What should it be? I'm going to start the poll. Compare to or compare with? How will they compare their methods with their own? You'll compare someone else with yours, right? How will you compare yours with yours? How can it be D? Who's gone with D? Okay, compare to is used when you're comparing similar things. Like here, you're comparing teaching methods, which are similar things. So you're going to use compare to. Okay. Can you tell me when to use compare with? No, this is not the first question, Krivish. I think this is about the 7th or the 8th or the 10th question. तो दोनों में schools ही है ना, वो तो difference का point है ही नहीं. Maybe you have many, your school, like there are many schools. That is not even the difference here. I mean, 4 and 2 are clearly incorrect. But how will you compare their teaching methods with their own? Teachers will compare their teaching methods with खुद का ही. खुद के साथ खुद का कैसे compare कर सकते हैं? Okay. Now clear? Okay, compare to is used to compare similar things. Compare with is used to compare different things like apples and oranges. Okay, 123. Come on. Could you give me the amount? Guys, you're not focusing. I will not accept this. This is very easy. This is a very easy question. Grammar made easy. You've clearly not gone through it. Amount what you filled. No, either you say the amount that you filled or which you filled, and not for which you filled. The amount that you filled, the amount which you filled. Wherein यहाँ location कहाँ से आ रहा है? Answer is clearly one. Next one. We've done this in Grammar Made Easy verbs class. I've repeated this rule several times. Come on, guys, better get this right. Whenever a time marker of the past is used, you will always use simple past. So I completed the work yesterday, not half completed, not present perfect. Next one, 125. Preposition. Use the right preposition with the word crash. Crashed into the truck. Okay, next one. This is a different format, not relevant to the current format. Let's skip this. 1 minute. Okay, try this out. 131. Discuss does not require the preposition about. You can just say the decision to discuss in detail assorted problems. About is not required. 132. Good. Why will you use had? He still has. So he has had. It'll be has had. Come on. Hi Jishnu, how was the cat? How are your results as expected? Okay. Sure. Okay, I haven't analyzed. Snap tomorrow. I hope you're prepared. Great. Repeat the lesson. Kafi hai. Again is redundant. Repeat the lesson, of course, means again, na? Good, Jishnu. Very good. The others who haven't done it yet, please do so. Good. There's no error. You rush forward. What's wrong with that? One of the security guards. There are many guards, one of them. There's no error. Okay. Focus on idioms, focus on vocabulary, root words, get grammar right, especially prepositions and verbs. Okay, idioms are very important. It's just that your general English section is supposed to be easy, and you just try and minimize the time there so that you can spend it in the other areas. To matlab 15 to 30 seconds per question is more than sufficient, provided you know the stuff, analyze it well. But it's purely a technical exam in the sense that if you know it, you know it. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know the meaning of a word, you know it. If you don't know the meaning of the word or the root word, you can't do anything about it. It's not like the CAT exam where you can sort of figure it out by reading the passage again and analyze. Not there's no scope for analysis. या तो आता है तो नहीं आता है, तो ठीक से पढ़ के जाओ, कॉम्पाउंड वर्ड्स, इडियम्स, ओके, इन सबको ठीक से रिवाइज करके जाओ. ओके, हाँ, इडियम्स एंड वोकैब देखना. Okay, I'm going to poll now, guys. Can't see the poll, you have to refresh. Maybe next wala aayega. I always told them how for me she was what, like a family's elder, and how she has always exuded what? A. Okay. Para jumbles, let's ignore them. 137. Come on. Comprises, and it will not take any preposition. So answer is comprises. No, comprises does not take off or to. Next one. Very easy, guys. Please, 100%. My grandfather is the subject here. You're the object here. So my daughter and me, myself, you're not doing any action to yourself. When do you use myself? When do you use a reflexive pronoun? When there's an action reflecting back to yourself. For example, I taught myself. I learnt it myself. Then you use myself. Why idhar? Okay, next one. sort of like a GK slash vocabulary question. Okay. Good. Isthmus is like a narrow strip of land connecting two other portions. Archipelago or archipelago is a group of islands. Swamp is like a marshy area. The answer option over here is hinterland. This is a group of islands like Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep Islands. Isthmus. Uh, we've studied this, right, in geography. It's it's a narrow strip of land which connects to other land masses. So it has water on either side, and it's just a narrow strip of land. It's like a narrow passage or narrow strip of land. Okay, next one. Active passive. Again, important. Okay, last exam has taught us this. Who becomes by whom is creating. It is in the present ing form. You retain that. If it's ing, you have to retain it as ing. So by whom is this mess being created? Next one. We've done a lesson on active passive voice, guys. If you've not gone through it, if you want to brush up on the rules, refer to that video. About 6:15, like 10 more, 5 more minutes, 5 to 10 more minutes, Drishti. 5 more minutes. You use it is again active voice, na? You subject, it object. It's again active voice. It has to be it is used. Okay, let's. Next one, guys. Meaning of the given word. 30 seconds. Being frugal is spending money wisely or economically. It's not foolish, it's not being extravagant or extreme. It's 4. Harbinger, soothsayer, harbinger. Currently, today it will help, but today we're focusing on Snap because most of you have your Snap tomorrow, Trev. Harbinger is someone who predicts or brings about a message, so he's a messenger. Steward is like a male hostess. Forerunner is pioneer. Exodus. Exodus. Exact opposite of Exodus. From tomorrow, Shrestha. Yes, tomorrow onwards, Prerna. Same time, 5:30. Okay, exodus means outflow in large numbers. Influx is inflow in large numbers. Homecoming is not necessarily in large numbers, and exodus does not mean necessarily you're going out of home. Okay, so home word over there is not very apt. Exodus is like an outflow. Opposite would be influx or inflow. Equanimity ka opposite. Equa and anim. Sure, of course, Shrestha. Equa is equal, anim is mind. It refers to a balanced state of mind. The opposite of balanced state of mind or calm is someone who's very excited. Opposite of calm would be excitement. Next one, odd one out. I don't know, all the others are probably games of games, some sort of games. Good evening, Ayush. Does not exhibit the same relationship. Focus on the word does not. Kernel is inside the shell. It's like the soft part which is inside of a seed or something, which is inside a shell. Similarly, caterpillar is inside a pupa, larva is inside a cocoon, passenger is inside the car. Lassitude is feeling very tired or exhausted, and syncope basically means to faint out of tiredness. So it does not have the relationship of an inner part of something outer. Okay. Since. Whenever since is used, which tense do you use? Come on. Present perfect tense. Have been. Next one. Focus on the word although, guys. Sure, Tilak. Because it has vocab and grammar. You have to refer to the word although. Although is a contradiction. So initially, the initial investigations pointed towards him that he is guilty. So the contradiction of that would be that, he was proven to be innocent, or it was later found that he's innocent. Corroborate means support. Initially, he was found to be guilty, but later it was found that he was innocent. Okay. Got it, guys? Done. We'll stop here for today. Okay. Wishing all of those who are giving their SNAP examination tomorrow all the best. Okay. Please make sure, guys, that you focus. Speed is very important. And revise whichever topic that you've missed out on. Just refer to the two series, Vocabulary Made Easy and Grammar Made Easy. Tomorrow, Tilak at 5:30. Sure, Jishnu. Those who are working towards CAT 2023, join the Invincible batch. Guys, 25% discount offer chal raha hai. All you have to do is apply the code Ritu MBA. Which PDFs, Jishnu? Vocabulary Made Easy. It's on the group, Shresht. It's on the Telegram group. You can just also Google Vocabulary Made Easy by Ritu Dudhoria. You'll find it. So Jishnu, sure, of course, Shresht. I will look into it and send it across. Whatever I have with me right now, Jishnu, will send it across. Okay. Link of Telegram. 1 minute. Here. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. Bye, guys, and all the best.